Coast Takeover. I want everybody to put your hands together for Dorian Gayle.
Thank you, Tehran. I am from Florida. Yep, don't clap. Please don't do that. I don't want to need nobody to clap. Yeah, it's very not like this. The weather is great. I'm 26. I know I'm getting older because I can't hold my pee. I just can't hold it anymore. Like, I used to be able to just cut it off and, you know what I'm saying, just put it on hold. You know, I can't hold it no more, man. Like I see people in public when they walk to the restroom, you can tell because they got like one of these, right? Right? And you know it's a pee walk, but they got a little skip with it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want nobody to see you walking to the restroom like at Walmart or something like that, because if somebody looks at you like, hey, Dorian, how you doing? Everything can fall out. You don't even know how. I don't know, man. I grew up in the suburban area. A lot of stuff that I didn't understand, you know, as a kid. Like this right here. Right? You know what that means, sir. Well, maybe you don't. It's Jay Faulkner. All right. Everybody knows what that means. It means you try to say hello to somebody, right? So you give them a head nod, right? I was 8 years old. I was on the playground. This kid looked at me. He was like, yo, what's up, man? I said, hey, bro. I didn't participate in Halloween, didn't do that. All the kids dressed up as Captain America. I had to be Captain African America, and that was an interesting power choice. I like doing comedy. I'm glad comedians are doing comedy again, man. I was terrified. I watched the Oscars like you did. I watched the Oscars like you did. See, I'm not used to seeing like a Will Smith like that. You know what I mean? I'm used to seeing a energetic Fresh Prince like, oh yeah, you know, with Ashley and Carlton, you know, Uncle Phil. Like I'm used to seeing that type of Will Smith, man. He was not himself, all right? I don't know if you've seen this lovely Facebook show called The Red Table Talk, but yeah, that was not what I thought it would be, all right? Like, he was literally making that same face he made in the episode of Fresh Prince where his dad left. Like, he was like, what else you want with me, man? I was like, goodness gracious. They want to see my hero like this. His songs don't even sound the same, right? I listened to the Fresh Prince Bel-Air the other day. He was like, now this is the story all about how my wife got flipped turned upside down. Goodness gracious. Very descriptive. I like sitting around just observing things. I was watching my favorite comedy channel. You may have heard of it. It's called Fox News. And there's a story on there, you know what I mean, about these parents. These parents are complaining about their daughters, right? They were like, it's unfair that our daughters have to do track and field for these run against the transgender students. And I'm like, all right, you guys are missing an important factor in this. And the news didn't even catch this, right? It wasn't the fact that their daughters were losing to the 2 transgender students, all right? It's not because their daughters were, not because the other girls were transgender, you know what I mean? It's because those students were black. No matter what gender we are, the speed never changes, okay? We're gonna beat you in a foot race. I don't know what you thought that was. It's not gonna go down like that. Goodness gracious. I like it over here, man. It's nice. California's nice. I love it. I love it over here. I was watching my favorite comedy channel, Fox News, and there's a school in New Jersey that's teaching about LGBTQ history, and I think that's gay. But it's the good part about it. It's still better than joining a hate group. You know what I mean? No matter whoever disagrees, it's still better than joining a hate group, because like you don't get any benefits when you join the KKK. You know what I mean? You don't get any health care when you join the Ku Klux Klan, which is why they have to become politicians in the daytime to get the benefits that they want. Just saying, man. I'm a big observer. Like, y'all don't realize that during the government shutdown, there's no domestic terrorism? It's because it's hard to be a domestic terrorist when you're on government pay. All right, I don't know, man. I'm just kidding around. Sometimes it's not even the comedians that are making like these horrible decisions. Sometimes it's like the people in the background. You know what I mean? Like, I was watching Fox News, and there's a guy on there, and he was announcing the news. He was like, one of the directors of Law and Order was arrested on child pornography. And I thought that was weird, that because the police have to come up to you and say, in the criminal justice system, sexual-based offenses are considered extremely heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives are part of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. Da-da! It's messed up because you wrote that, you know what I mean? It's messed up because you wrote that, man. I got a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. She's back home. I've been FaceTiming her a lot. You know, I don't really have a clever way of talking to women. You know, I never had a clever way of talking to women. I always use other people. You know, like like I came up to her and I was Biggie Smalls. I know y'all love Biggie over here. I love Biggie over here. I was like, she was like, hey. I was like, oh, baby, right? I did the whole rap and everything. I was like, to all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical dishes in the bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the moms. The back of the club sipping more wet is when you find me. The back of the club macking my crew behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music blasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie gots to creep with, sleep with, keep it up a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. The check, I got more Mac than Craig in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes. See notes by the layers, true to life players. Jump in the Rover and come over to your friends. Jump in the GS3. I got the tronic by the tree, cause. And she gave me her number, and that's how I'm together right now. That's how that happened. I don't know, man. Different times, man. It's different times, you know. I don't know. You know, I've been doing a lot of things. You know, it's a lot of things to do out here. Y'all got Ubers and Lyfts and different stuff. How are you doing, Jay Parker? People, you don't know. You don't even know what I just rapped right now, do you? You have no idea. Who is Big Smalls? Who is Big? No. Just messing around with you, man. I wanted Chris Rock to say something. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted him to say something right in that moment. I want him to be like, I can't believe the Big Willie from Philly smacked me in the face. Right? I wanted him to be like, I've been taking Tylenol, Advil, okay, ibuprofen, and good old Tussin. Like, I wanted him to say something. Like, freaky. I don't know, man. Thank you. You don't have to woo. You don't have to woo. Frick, man. I grew up in church. I've been in church a lot. Don't woo. This is don't woo. My church is an old-fashioned church. Hello, black people. My church is an old-fashioned church. Like, good God, hot Jesus. Right? I'm sitting on the front row like this dude got asthma like I do. I don't know if he needs an inhaler, but I got one in the bed. I don't know, man. It's a crazy world, you know. Over here is so free. I feel very comfortable over here. You know, I'm from Florida. A lot of racism, a lot of homophobia. I feel like if you're homophobic, you need to be haunted by a gay ghost. Like whoever the homophobic person is, he's just asleep. For some reason, he has on like long johns and the flap comes out the back, right? And the ghost comes in. It's not a regular ghost that it would sound like. It would be like some, you know, noise. You're like, what is that? What? You waking up. You see this dildo floating in the air with the flag? It's got red, blue, purple, black, brown, all the single colors, right? The ghost introduced himself. I am Alejandro. I am the ghost of your homophobic past, right? And you're just like, what do you mean? I'm sorry. And the dildo just jams you right in there because that's what you get for being homophobic, y'all. It's very cool over here, man. In Florida, they give guns to people that don't know how to use turn signals. So that's very different, very different place. Very different place. I love it here, though. I love it here, yo. You guys are cool. My dad is Jamaican, and I don't know if y'all ever been to a Jamaican dance hall club or seen some videos online or YouTube, but it is serious, right? Like girls be twerking and hitting on it, twerking and stuff. You know what I mean? And Jamaican dudes standing there, right? They just be standing there, and the DJ be in the back like, "Walk on, Roger!" Like noises going on, and the music is playing. Me don't really care what people say, and they better watch what them want do, right? And the girls just sitting there twerking and dropping it low and stuff like that, right? And you'll see a Jamaican man sitting here doing one of these movements and stuff like that. He's over here just getting rid of it, you know what I mean? He'll run over like, it's not a normal club. It's not like, excuse me, miss, would you like to have this dance, or would you like to do the bump? It's straight into the grinding, all right? That's how the Jamaican dance hall club does it. And he'll go over there and be like, one time, right? Boom, and then the DJ's like, what are they gonna do, Run! Lick more, right? And she's over here twerking like, oh, God, right? Music is playing, they're calling him Mr. Bombastic, so that's fantastic, right? And he goes over there like he stands behind something like a bush, right? DJ's hyping up, what you gonna do? Rise, glide, bread, right? Goes over from the side, bam, just right at the side, just a little bit, just a second time, right? And then she's just like, you know, gyrating and whatnot. Then he gets back like he's a wrestler. Runs over. Boom, 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 bah, 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 bah. And that's how I was born, all right? My dad's pretty cool, man. My dad's pretty cool, you know. I like music, like music and comedy and stuff. Cause I didn't play sports. You know what I mean? I would try to work out. Kids be in the room like, Dorian, how much you bitch the whole game? I don't ever play. All right, that's how. It was messing with me, man. One time I invited him to one of my basketball games. I was like, Dad, you gonna come support me? He's like, I'm gonna come support you, son, because he's real good at his English. So, you know, he came and the referee blew the whistle. He was like, white, blue, and red, 0. And my dad is like, referee want to test me, referee! Why you want to test me? That's how Jamaicans are, so Jay Farker. That's how they Jamaicans are. Right? He came to me after the game. I said, Dad, he came out, he's like, son, I came out to support you. I said, Dad, I was on the bench the entire time. I did not play. I don't know, man. It's cool, man. I work at this lovely place called McDonald's. It's different because I used to work at Chick-fil-A, you know what I mean? And I used to wear the cow suit, so I know what it feels like to be mixed. One time they were like, Dorian, you know what? You talk a lot. You got a personality. Let's put you up front, and let's have you take some customers. So I'm taking customers' orders of my favorite movie characters, right? Like I did Gilbert Gottfried, rest in peace. I did Gilbert Gottfried, and I was up there taking the orders. I like, okay, it says here you have 3 spicy chicken sandwiches and 4 sweet teas with the most Chick-fil-A sauce possible, right? And then I did Chris Tucker for Friday. I said, hey man, listen man, get you a number 3, extra fries, Polynesian sauce, man, okay? Because you ain't got no job. And you ain't got nothing to do, man. Get you number 2, man, right? I did Tracy Morgan, have him not even talk about the order. You know, they circumcising me a birth form, that's why I walk different, right? They put me in McDonald's, and I did all 3. I said, don't put me in the headset, y'all. So I'm gonna do all 3 of these guys, right? And I did Cat Williams and Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Bernie Mac, and I had Eddie Murphy right there, right? And I was like, welcome to Johnson & Johnson McDonald's, where we have Big Macs and fish fillets 2 for $5, boo-boo. If you give me an extra $1, I give you some of my perm juice. Right? I had Kevin Hart up there. Oh yo, wait a minute. First of all, guys, I'm sitting here, about to take your order. Yeah, 2 Big Macs, no sauce. 2 Big Macs, no sauce. Oh my God, we forgot the ketchup. Oh no, where the ketchup at? Let me get my general manager, Chris, come out here. I mean, you got the fish fillets on the ceiling, okay? Coffee beans in the wrong bag, okay? Give these people that money back, right? And Bernie Mac was like the angry customer. He's like, let me tell you something. You see, if I come in here, I got my Big Mac surprise. I'ma come for you, I'ma come for you. You see, Bernie ain't playing. You see, when I come in, I ain't playing. If I come in one more time, I'ma come in, bust your head to the white meat. Eddie Murphy sitting there laughing. My name's Dorian Gayle, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here.